Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel today. So nice to have you here with me. As you can see, we got the dark night out, we got her fully loaded, and we're gonna go over what we're doing, how the bike's running, how it's all set up. We'll take a look at the map of where we have all been today. Sorry if I could spit that out. Right after this. Alright, what's going on, guys? What a gorgeous afternoon here in the prairies, I tell you. Just gorgeous. Yeah, the road is flooded out down here. Maybe we'll just throw the camera back on the bag here. We'll take a run down. I just had to come across all this plowed field, man. Just gummed up the bike, all the chain, it's just a mess. I'm just covered in mud, the bike's covered in mud, but whatever, man, we're out. It's its inaugural run, and so far we're loving it. We got to do something different with the setup. It's just too much weight up high, but I really am loving it right now. So we'll get you mounted up, we'll go take a look at that, and then we'll see what else is going on around here, guys. Alright guys, like I said, there's a road there. I'm standing on the road, obviously. As you can see, this is the way in. Comes down, it goes over top of this bridge. And this was my big adventure of the day, was trying to get from that side to this side without putting 100 extra kilometers on the bike, because I got about 100 kilometers left in the tank, and that's what it's going to take for me to get home. So basically what I had to do was I bushwhacked, no word of a lie, I bushwhacked along the side here, because I knew that somewhere down there was a walk bridge for people, you know. So I bushwhacked and finally I got there, I found the bridge, and then I came over, and that's how I got to this side. So, but we did do a little bit of damage on the bike. We got some stuff stuck in the chain, and I didn't know that there was a rock, and I got something's going wrong with my my chain tightener. So I think I found a place to camp up for the night, and we're gonna go and do that now, because it's already 7 o'clock and it's just that time to get some food in us and kick back, man. It's just it's been a fun day today, don't get me wrong. It's been a fun day today, but it's been some work too. So, and it's time to get this brain bucket off my head and get these boots off, and let's just go and enjoy the night. So I'll put you back away. The next time you see me, we'll be at camp. Okay guys, well, I found a sweet little place to camp. I got a nice little flat area here. It's not semi-flat, whatever. But we're tucked right away from everybody. River behind us. And it's that time. It's 7:15 now. and it's just that time, you know. So we're gonna get camp set up here real quick, and then we'll give you a show around. I'll eat you. Cheers, guys. I'm listening to the owls right now. Can you hear them? Look at that, how beautiful is that? Okay, we'll give you a little show, a little 360. Obviously you can see my tent. This is the LaSalle River, and obviously I wasn't going to camp down on the floodplain. That would be a little retarded because I didn't even get to witness this year the breakup, and that's how thin our ice was this year, and that's how quickly it went. I mean, it got up to 5 degrees today. But at the same point in time, it's going down to -10 tonight. So, oops. Yeah, so anyways, I got a few things to wrench on in the morning. I would have liked to have done it tonight because it's going to be cold in the morning, and my hands don't like to work when it's cold, but well, we'll get through. Anyways, yeah, so today's trip was just about putting some miles on this thing, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't work, getting all the camp gear on the bike itself, and doing all that. So, I mean, all in all, today was a big win. It was a big win for Leather Tramp Expeditions today, just to get me out of the city. There's no buses. Again, there's no like Greyhound. There is done. There's nothing out here outside of Manitoba. So everything I need to do is a hitchhike, and that's great. But what if you just want to get a few miles out of town, or you know, whatever. So looks like I might have some company here. Got some guys on some four-wheelers. Yeah, shit. That would figure. Okay. Nice oak trees out here, man. I love it. So anyways, no, I'm okay. I'm not on anybody's property. Apparently this might be golf club property, but nobody's playing golf in Manitoba at this time of year, so I'm pretty sure I'm good to get in with some no trace camping, and that'll be fine. That's just a husband and wife out on their toy. I mean, I'm out in the country. I was worried that, you know, when I seen them come up, I was worried that I should have caught their name. I gave them a card for my channel, but I should have caught their names, and I'm sorry that I didn't do that. And as well as the gentleman and his missus that I had flagged over in the black pickup truck. Thanks for stopping and talking to me, man. That's kind of stuff, I really appreciate that kind of stuff. So, thumbs up. Yeah, so they were just showing me some river otters that were dancing down there across the ice. Now, I don't have my eyeglasses on, so I really don't see very much, but they're down there. So I'm hoping with the owls are hooting here, and there's river otters and stuff like that all dancing around on the ice, and the ice is starting to bang into each other, shift and crack, and it should be a really nice camp out here tonight. This is the reason why I don't like being a city dweller, to be honest with you. I don't like being a city dweller. Yeah. Anyways. But anyways, no, the dark night, it did well. I actually used a lot more fuel. See if I got a lighter here. We'll just have a little. Kidding. Have a little look inside. I know that I used a lot more fuel than I did, but I also know that I put on a lot more miles than I wanted to, because I had roads closed. So I was going around and around and around trying to get around everything, and to this point, like, I'm still far out of the city, but I don't know exactly even where I am right now. But with the information that lady and gentleman just gave me, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to pinpoint it, no problem. So, yeah, no, I'm very happy with what's going on with this thing. You know, it's a far cry from my 690 Adventure R from KTM. It's not that kind of bike at all, obviously, but for what it is. I got out. I'm in the country. I should have enough fuel to get home. So we put on a lot of kilometers, and I'm pretty sure that I'll get over 200 to this tank, and I'm pretty stoked about that. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna start shutting down one side of my tent so as the wind stops blowing through it, and I'm gonna start making some dinner because I'm starting to get hungry. So, and besides that, the light's starting to fail. So. I have to cook this in my tent. Okay, guys, looks like things are starting to warm up here. When I make a soup, I make it like big hunks of potatoes and full-size carrots and tons of meat, man. There's lots of goodness in here. And on top of that, I got a couple of slices of bread that I had buttered up previously at home. I let you do a lot of my work at home, to be honest with you, for trips like this. It just makes things a lot easier. So, not quite ready yet. You know, I tell you, I'm just reading here, still working on the Snow Walker book. There's just something about hearing the wind blow through the pines and through the trees and being in my tent. You know, I don't really know what it is. Probably got some. Looks like it has some stuff on the lens here. Oh, sorry guys. I apologize. Yeah, it's just something about being outdoors with me. You know, just listening to the wind through the trees and listening to the ambient sounds without the sounds of the city. You know, I'm so not. I just never enjoy the sounds of a city. There's just, to me, it's just noise pollution. Love being out here. Finished my supper. You know, we're going down to -10. You can see I got my North Face puffy on. I got my toque on. My hoodie's on. I'm already in my sleeping bag. You know, I'm just. It's can't even see. 20 to 10 at night. I'm just gonna finish off. You know, but there's just something about the temperature's going down. We're going down -10. It's getting chilly in here. Outside, I can see my breath. In here, not so much. I'm not really seeing my breath so much in here, and I'm grateful for that. But at the same point in time, you know, there's just a good long day. The bike ran well. I'm really happy with that. And just to cap it off with one beer and a nice hot bowl of soup and some buttered bread and just dunking it in there, and now I'm all cozied up in my sleeping bag having a read. And I don't know what it is. I just can't help but love the outdoors. You know, I just can't help but love the outdoors. That soup, by the way, I actually fumbled around in my kitchen. I'm not known as a very good cook to start with, and I'm just glad I didn't burn down the house. But I will put a link right here, or is it here? It's somewhere in here. I'll put a link somewhere in there, and you can check out that. You can check me out bumbling around, man. I didn't know, like, there was some parts of me I was going to, oh, can you hear that? It's raining. I knew those storm clouds were moving in. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go to sleep to the sound of this rain because it's very easy for me to do. I want to thank you a lot for coming along with me today. And I'm going to see you in the morning for coffee. So, and then we'll do a little wrenching on the bike. We'll tear down camp. We'll have coffee. And yeah. So, thanks a lot for coming along. I hope you all have a good, this is Easter long weekend. So today is Good Friday, so happy Easter to everybody. And I'm going to go to the sound of this rain. I'm going to go to sleep to the sound of this rain. Good night, y'all. Morning, everybody. What a beautiful morning. Chilly. It's got a good breeze to it, but it's shoulder season camping. I mean, this is what you get, man. This is what you should expect, anyways. So, yeah, just had to climb out of the tent. Just woke up. I slept in. It was so glorious to sleep in. Oh, I feel great. I'm obviously not awake, but. My eyes feel pretty puffy and stuff, but whatever. It's almost 25 after 7 in the morning. Oh, did I ever sleep in? Wow. I'll get out, grab the camera here. We'll take you guys down onto the floodplain and we'll give you a little look around. The sun's just coming over the trees. I wish I was up earlier for some photography, but I guess that's gonna have to wait till next trip. All right, we'll take you down and then I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna get some water on for my coffee. And then we're gonna take a look at the old dark night here. Make sure that we don't have things shaking loose on them, and we'll pack up and we'll get out of here. So, awesome. All right, let's take you down and have a little look, see what's going on around where I'm camped up here. Okay guys, here we see the sun. It's coming up, just beautiful. And that's the look. That would be the, I guess that would be the downstream way, because I do believe the Salle is a tributary of the Red as well. You know, I'm always down on the Seine River, but this bike has allowed me to come out here, and that's the whole purpose of this bike, is to be able to get out from the areas that I'm normally being able to go to come out to beautiful areas like this. So you can see we're down on the floodplain here. And as we come around here, you'll start to see my camp, which is right here. So we camped up. A beautiful little spot. I don't know what all that wood there is sticking out. Maybe somebody at one time had something there. Maybe there was a house up there or something at one time. I don't know. It's like a little break wall or something. Retaining wall, I mean. Old Bob just looking beautiful this morning. Bright orange ball. How beautiful is that? Yeah, last night the river otters, the people on the ATVs had shown me, and I didn't see it first, and then I seen there's a river otter dancing around out there on the ice, and that was pretty neat, man. I like that. That was pretty special. Well, here's a lesson learned. In my bid to pack lighter and smaller, what I did was I left my gallon jugger at home, which I never ever do, my coffee mug. And I figured I would just carry water in my Nalgene, and then I would make the coffee back into the Nalgene. Problem is, my filter, it doesn't fit. So my only solution to coffee this morning is to take my empty soup jug, which has chicken fat and stuff still in it. That's how I'm gonna have to make my coffee this morning. So a little bit of a shame, but oh well, what can you do, right? Lessons are learned, man. So, and lessons are never learned the easy way. I don't ever see how my lessons have ever been learned the easy way. But I mean, this isn't tragic, but I am a fan of a good cup of coffee in the morning. So yeah, so here's a dark night. It's a 2-stroke engine, so it's a gas and oil mixture in the tank. Comes down into a 80cc engine. And I just want to go over it, and I just want to make sure like the tank's not sliding off, the motor's nice and secure in here, and all that kind of stuff. It's making sure that all the wires are in good shape, nothing's, you know, shorting out or coming apart or anything like that. I just want to make sure that everything's, you know, the bearings are all good. This is seeming a little bit looser than what it was yesterday, so I'll have to keep my eye on that. I'll know better when I get home after the ride today. But I just want to make sure that everything's tight, so I'm just going to pull out a few tools. The one area that I do have trouble with sorry, I had to take the long way around here, is this guy. So we'll bring you in a little bit closer, and then you can understand what I mean by this guy. Okay, so this is the chain tensioner, and what happens, I'm right in the light here, what happens is when I came through the mud, some rocks got in here. I didn't know it, but what it looks like is it's actually bent this way, so it's not really bent. I'm going to try to bend this out a little bit. But I also want to check these bolts, because these bolts had come loose yesterday as well. So we want to make sure that these 4 bolts are super tight, and make sure that we get this chain. So because what happened is I went to rip it down this gravel road yesterday, and the chain came off of this, and it came off with a big sprocket at the back and got in between the spokes of the wheel and the sprocket and locked that wheel up. And that was a little bit of a hairy ride. So we're just going to make sure that this guy is my main concern today. We're going to make sure that we take care of the chain tensioner, and then it will just be packing up and heading out, guys. Hey guys, I want to thank you all very kindly for coming along on this little venture of mine. You know, if you like this kind of video, man, give me a thumbs up on the like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And in fact, if you just like sunny weather and bright days, give that thing a thumbs up. Alright guys, until the next one.